Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Battle Court Highlight. Tonight's game day will feature the Chargers and the Fireballs. And with that, I want to welcome everybody into another edition of the Winter 25 Battle Court season. I'm Andrew Bleckman, joined alongside Stu Nyman to bring you this matchup between the Chargers and the Fireballs. How you doing today, Stu?
Andrew, I'm doing well. We're seeing Arat's getting some throws in there for the Fireballs, getting warmed up for this first match.
Yeah, his opponent, Zuleika, out there a few moments ago, and we'll be back out there to join him for this first match of the game day. 2 singles and 4 doubles matches. But before we get to that, let's take a look at our season-long standings after yesterday's game day. A good one between the Devils and the Renegades, going the way, actually a tie. Split that point, half a point going to each team. You see where they stand right now. 1 win, 1 loss, and 1 tie for those teams in second and third place, respectively, Devils and Renegades. Top-ranked singles match begins the action today. We're going to see the captain for the Chargers, as number 54, Zuleika, taking on the captain of the Fireballs as well, newly acquired number 87, Arat. Both players, 1 win, 0 losses so far to begin their singles season.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin our first match of the day. Zuleika will have the serve for the Chargers. Zuleika serves, we begin. Arat's on the backhand to the inside. Rabote, forehand by Zuleika. Inside placement will score. Arat's first up on the board for the Fireballs off the left side. Reminder of the scoring here in Battle Court. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match.
Well, Arat is going to have to use that costado if he wants to beat Zuleika. Shoulder level throw there. Zuleika is the defensive player, has to hesitate. Which way is he going to throw it? Arat keeps it inside to get that first point.
Here's backhand by Arat. Rabote. Inside placement read by Zuleika. Zuleika from the 7 line. This is a hard, low backhand. Scooped up beautifully by Arat. Rabote, that's the rebound off the back wall. Play to the inside. Caught in the air by Arat. 2-all. Zuleika has it. Forehand, passing. Rabote perfectly read by Arat. It's a 2-all, stopped again by Zuleika. Zuleika fakes the carom, drops it inside to score. Beautifully played by both players. 1-1, Zuleika serves for the Chargers.
Well, it's just a good body fake there by Zuleika. Everything about where he opened up was going to tell you he was throwing the carom, and then at the last second, he keeps it over the top. Take a look here. From the outside, he opens up. Well, this was a little bit earlier on in the point where Arat makes that beautiful save. Goes for the 2-wall, but here kind of opens up, fakes him out, and Arat fell for it. Makes that step inside, and Zuleika ties it up.
Fault over serve. Battle Court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. Here's a backhand by Arat. Rabote forehand by Zuleika. Powerfully thrown and passing. Rabote nicely played by Arat. Scoop by Zuleika. Rabote forehand. Crossing the side wall, taken in the air by Arat. Carom. Arat reads it, stops it. Perfectly thrown forehand to score. Crossing the side wall. Gives Arat and the Fireballs second point. He serves.
Well, his first match of the season, Zulaika played against Manu. Comparing Arats to Manu, Arats got a little more range defensively. I mean, he gets to this one pretty quickly, stops it, keeps it low enough, and crosses the side wall that Zulaika's trying to catch that one practically off the floor.
There's a backhand by Zulaika. Oh. That took off and hit the overhead screen. That's out of play. 3 points for Arats.
Had to lost a little control there as he threw that backhand. That's
Zulaika's had issues
high
with that before, but not so far in 2025. No. In fact, I remember talking to him about that. I put him as player of the day. Here's a backhand by Zulaika, throwing wall to wall. Robote forehand save. Zulaika on the catch. Backhand from the 8. That clears the overhead screen. Robote is out to the 6 line. Inside placement. Scores. 4 points for Arats. He serves. Arats just catch after catch and throw after throw, staying on top of the ball beautifully.
Well, Arats is, throwing some shots off the Robote, and you see Zulaika there. He's kind of waiting for it. It leaves a little space to the inside, and that's a tough pickup. He leaps as he tries to make the catch, and it makes it even more difficult.
Powerful, powerful forehand throw by Zulaika. Save. High scoop on the left side of Zulaika. Here's the backhand right to the corner. Robote save on the left side. Catch by Zulaika. Gustavo Tual opens wide and scores. Beautifully thrown. 2 points for Zulaika of the Chargers. He serves. I'll tell you, these have been some beautiful singles points played so far.
I mean, especially at this level, I mean, you have to shoot something to score. I mean, right side or left side. I mean, see Zulaika here goes with the Costado 2-wall, and that close to the front wall. He's going to score on it pretty consistently. So like this season in singles, I mean, averaging 9 kills a match, and Arats closer to 6. I mean, only 1 match played, but still, I mean, reflective in the power of Zulaika and the effectiveness of that 2-wall.
Beautiful catch by Arats off a hard serve by Zulaika. Robote forehand into the overhead screen. Arats has 5 points, possible set point. So Zulaika had one off the left side, one off the right side. Again, when you're trying to power it back wall to wall, and you're throwing it that high on the front wall, got to keep the overhead screen in mind. Yep. Here's Zulaika on the backhand to the inside. Arats from the 12 line. Arats, beautiful catch at the 10. Backhand to the corner, out to the Robote. Robote forehand by Arats. Zulaika from the left side to the corner. Robote save. This one's in the middle of the court. Zulaika has it on the forehand. Hard to the inside. Arats is there. Backhand 2-all. Scooped up on the return by Zulaika. His carom will score. Another well-played point. 3 points for Zulaika. He serves for the Chargers.
Perfect carom executed on the outside. Look, you see Zulaika here. I mean, he's running back to the inside. That's the time you like to see the backhand 2-all thrown. It just stayed in the air a little bit longer.
Well, you could see
kind of cut the way that you like to see.
You could see his focus there, too, on that scoop, because he knows that's his only chance to get to that. But just laser-like focus on making sure that doesn't get past him. Beautiful catch by Arats down low. Here's the backhand. Zulaika at the side wall. Wall to wall from the left side. Robote forehand. Mid-wall. This one, tip down low. Point and set for Arats. Winning the first set 6-3. We'll put 2 minutes on the board, come back out, play our next set. Zulaika serves. The set begins. Here's a backhand by Arats to the inside. Robote dropping low. Zulaika makes the save. Robote forehand. Arats. Costado, 2-all. Red stopped by Zulaika. Zulaika hard to the inside. Arats, that's a tremendous read and an even better catch. Zulaika will choose the Robote. Makes a save. Arats aggressively takes it on the bounce. Drop shot. A little high.
Not enough.
Here's Zulaika from the 3 line. Oh, Arats is there. Great catch. Flips it back.
Well, it's a long run.
Robote forehand saved by Zulaika. Here's Arats. Costado 2-all will score. A well-played first point to start things off here in the second set. Goes to Arats of the Fireballs.
When we talk about the defense with Arats, that's the first thing that comes to mind, and that was the key in that point. Beautiful catch along the side wall. This was a little bit later on. He flipped the backhand. Zulaika thought about making the long run. He just got to it.
He saw him drop his head like, maybe I'm not going to get this. It's like, but I'm going to go for it.
He committed, but all he had to do was throw something, and the 2-all scored.
Here's the backhand by Zulaika. Wall-to-wall Robote. Saved. It's a 2-all. Zulaika makes the catch. Karam is out.
See where that lands. Oh, wants another look.
And it's been challenged.
All right.
Official review.
So, how about that, Stu? We haven't seen a whole lot of challenges this year, and we had one to close out the day yesterday, and then one early on today in our first match. So that was Karam thrown by Zulaika, was ruled out by the judges, and that would have been a clean winner. So if the ball is ruled in upon replay review, then that point will go to Zulaika. So we'll take a look here at the replay when we have it.
There is a screen there. You can see the
see the players going. They can't come off the court, so they want to, look, everyone wants to look. And it's funny, to our right here, the gathering of players around the screen, too. We're waiting. Everyone's looking at their respective screens, and we'll see. Ooh, that's good. I don't know.
So
yeah, that's going to be
so
really.
Remember that it cannot touch.
Well, we're going to get a zoom
Can't
here.
touch any part of the line.
And
has to be
look,
has to be touch all black.
Man, oh man! I mean, this is one of the closest calls we had. And you see a little bit of movement there as the ball crosses. It looks like it hits on the line, but this is one of those cases where I think maybe whatever was called on the court, it may be difficult to overturn it. Oh, let's see if we get a different, because from the back view, it's a lot of focus back there, but I don't know if we have a look that close to the front wall from the front camera. So this may be.
That's how well thrown.
This may be the best look that we have coming in here from the back.
And again, we're looking to see if it touches any red whatsoever, and
it's similar to other leagues where it has to be clear and obvious, indisputable, whatever term you want to use. It has to be clear in the replay that ball lands in. They're fully inside the court as well. So this is one of the longer reviews we had, and I'll say it, I think this is probably one of the closest reviews that we've had as well. But we'll see what the call is by the chief judge. He's coming over there. You see him in the screen. Said the call stands is called. That ball is out. That was the call by the judges, so that will be 2 points for Arats and his serve. And the Chargers now lost their challenge for the rest of the game day.
what a catch by Arats up the wall at the 12 line. Robote, that rebound off the back wall. This one caught by Arats. Arats fakes the 2-wall, puts it inside to score. 3 points for Arats. He serves. Here's the backhand by, ooh, that's powerfully thrown by Zulaika. This Robote kicks out to the 6th line. Rotz is there. That ball tipped. That was a bullet coming to the inside. Zulaika is on the board with a point. He serves.
Yeah, Zulaika had to have that one.
Well, if he can throw harder, I haven't seen him do it. I mean,
we're used to seeing Zulaika throw these forehands, and that one
got
even
such
had a
power on
different.
both
That one
sides.
even had a little different.
A little zip, yeah. Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. And with Zulaika too, he's got some players either have a preference for or dominance on one side or the other. Zulaika's got power on both sides, power and accuracy on both sides. Here's the backhand by Rotz. Robote left side. Rotz makes the catch.
Oh, it just clipped.
Costalo 2-all opens and scores. Well done by Zulaika. He has 2 points and the serve for the Chargers.
When we say clip, it just catches a piece of the side wall before the front wall. If that does catch front wall, it stays inside and it scores, but feeds Zulaika on the Costado and can't give him that good of a look. Makes it just a 1-point deficit now. Back-to-back points.
Beautiful catch by Rotz deep in the corner. Zulaika at the side wall. Wall to wall from the left side. Rotz in the 7 line.
Oh, tough catch.
Here's a Rotz from the 9 to the inside. For Robote, the rebound from the back wall played on the forehand of Zulaika. Robote forehand. Oh, that took off and hit the overhead screen, which is out of play. That will give Rotz his 4th point. And the serve for the Fireballs.
Oh, I just don't remember seeing Zulaika have this much trouble with the overhead screen in quite a while. And 3 points now he's given away.
You know,
and
maybe his first or second season, but again, you need power with control. Powerful backhand by Zulaika. Robote 2-all, light touch.
Oh, he got it.
2 bounces
either way.
ruled before the catch was made. 5 points for Rotz, possible set, possible match point.
Yeah, I got a soft touch on it, so I got the second bounce just before Zulaika got in there to make the play.
So Rotz here, possible straight set victory here. Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Here's Zulaika on the backhand to the inside. Out of the corner, down low. Excellent save. Great catch. Costalo 2-all. Lands in perfectly to score. Beautifully executed by Zulaika. Zulaika has 3 points. Rotz still with 5 and possible match. Zulaika has a serve.
And always dangerous still. I mean, it's the 2-point lead. Zulaika really hasn't got going yet. And if he starts throwing this shot with confidence, I mean, there's no chance for anybody to get out to it. So now he sees one go in. Probably his best one of the day. See how Rotz responds. Love to close it out right here.
Here's the backhand by Rotz. It passes. To the other corner, high on the bounce. Robote save on the forehand of Zulaika. Rotz makes the catch. Costalo 2-all opens the outside. Zulaika gets there. Forehand. Karam, big bounce. Lands in and scores. Well done. 4 points for Zulaika of the Chargers. He serves.
I mean, really, that match should have been over. Rotz had Zulaika.
But this is...
Take a look at this sequence again. Rotz runs around this ball to take it on the Costado. He must have missed this throw because he catches not enough sidewall first. Zulaika just able to get out there, and then he returns a high bounce. Karam, look at Rotz, a little bit fooled, as was I back here. I'll admit it. And then it drops in and it scores. Man, oh man.
There's a backhand by Rotz. Robote forehand, high and hard to the front wall. Robote coming out. Robote left side. This one caught by Zulaika. Costello 2-all, again landing in and scoring. We're at 5-5. This is set point for Zulaika, which would take us to a third and decisive set. Possible match point for Aratz. Zulaika serves. Quite a comeback for Zulaika.
Well,
Talk about maintaining his composure.
I mean, if he throws a good 2-wall, you're not going to get to it. So, I mean, that's always the danger when you got a couple-point lead against Zulaika. He can get back into the match in a hurry, and, well, you're seeing it live.
Here's the backhand by Aratz. Robote, forehand. High and hard to the front wall. Aratz is there. Robote again, forehand. Zulaika's going to make the catch on the right side from the 8 line. Mid-wall placement. Scooped is tipped. That is a point for Zulaika. We will put 2 minutes on the board, come back and play a third and final set to decide our first match.
What a comeback there. Looked like Aratz had this match. Zulaika comes storming back, takes set 2, 6-5. In our first match, we're going to a third set.
Aratz serves. Our third set is now underway. Here's the backhand by Zulaika. Powerful backhand, wall to wall from the left side. Robote, 2-all, is out. First point for Aratz of the Fireballs. He serves.
That was a surprising shot attempt by Zulaika. I mean, he's kind of digging it out. He was back there at the 10 line trying to go for a 2-wall. Sailed wide there.
Powerful, powerful backhand by Zulaika. Robote's at the 6 line, played off the forehand. Aratz, low and hard. What a scoop by Aratz on the left side. That ball comes back to the sidewall and scores. Well thrown. We're tied up 1-1. Zulaika serves.
Just a bullet coming back there in the corner, and on top of it, the Robote comes back, shooting low right along the sidewall as Aratz tries to make that play. Absolutely perfect there for Zulaika to tie it up.
Ball over serve. Second serve must be good. The good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. What a catch by Aratz off a beautiful serve by Zulaika. Robote forehand. Robote forehand by Aratz. Zulaika switches from left to right, makes the catch, sends it right up the middle. Aratz, great read, even better catch. He passes from the backhand. Aratz sets, backhand from the 9 line. Robote forehand. Aratz takes it in the air, backhand to the inside. Robote forehand. Aratz makes the catch, winds up, 2-all. Zulaika stops it, has it on the forehand, powerful right side. What a catch by Aratz. Robote 2-all.
They're going to call it out.
He's out.
Chargers don't have a challenge.
2 points for Aratz. Fireballs he serves.
That one a little bit closer than the one before, but again, off the Robote, Aratz just not looking for it that time. He had the space and just pushed it a little bit wide.
There's a backhand by Zuleika. Robote forehand. Arats is there. Backhand 2-wall. This scoop is missed on the forehand of Zuleika. 3 points for Arats. He has the serve.
We'll see what Arats can do now with the lead here late in the set. Let that lead slip away in set number 2. Was in full control. Similar here now, 3-1.
Talked about this yesterday. You gotta, especially at this level, you really need to get whatever distraction you may have completely out of your head and just focus on the ball, play the point. Ball over serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line.
Here's a backhand by Zuleika. That clears the overhead screen. Robote comes out to the 6 line, turned on the forehand of Arats. Robote to the inside, well played by Zuleika. Arats with a hop and a great catch. Backhand, passes. Robote left side, 2-all, lands in. Zuleika stops it. Karam with a light touch, scores. 2 points for Zuleika of the Chargers. He serves.
Zuleika's been on Arats' 2-wall from the start of this match. I mean, he's just not going to let him beat him.
Well, he
with
knows
that particular shot.
I mean, anyone who pays attention to Arats' game, and there were some people who talked about Arats moving up to a 1. No problem for him to move up to a 1 with the amount of shots that he throws.
Especially after last season in Division II, his best year ever, 4-1. Some tough competition in that second group as well, so coming out 4-1 and the best record is quite the accomplishment. And now into a third set here with Zuleika, still with a 1-point lead.
That serve goes right to the corner. Arats is there. Robote, forehand by Zuleika. Lots of power behind that one. Robote forehand by Arats. Here's Zuleika winding up. Inside right along the wall. Arimaba to score. 3-3. Zuleika serves.
Well, you said it, Stu. Right along the side wall. You see Arats to the outside of Zuleika as he makes the throw. It's cutting inside.
I said it in highlight speak, too. Sometimes that happens. Arimaba along the side wall. Sometimes where you hear it, literally you can hear it skipping. Is that a good imitation? You get the point, right?
I'm with you.
Okay.
I can't get over how well you rolled the R. I'm still.
Been doing it a few years.
We got to forget and focus. You said that earlier.
Here's a backhand by Arats. Robote, forehand. Low and hard. This one's scooped up by Arats. There's the backhand from the 11 line. Robote at the side wall. That kicks up, clears the overhead screen. Arats makes a save. Zuleika takes that tough bounce. Karam will score. That is beautifully executed by Zuleika, who now leads with 4 points and the serve.
Beautiful and bold. I mean, that's a particularly tough catch.
I mean, a real tough catch.
Arats just lays it up high off the front wall. The result is a big bounce off the floor, and Zuleika, I mean, he knew what he was getting himself into here, and he committed to it.
One of the best Karams we've seen thrown.
And then a Karam right after,
I mean, look how low that went, just above the pad.
It's a lot of times, you know, it's hard to control that ball when it's kicking up high, and then to go with a precise shot after that.
Absolutely.
That's incredible. A 3-point run, and he's back in the lead.
Here's the backhand by Arats. Robote is going to come to the 8 line, turned on the forehand of Zuleika. Rosado 2-all does not open. Stopped by Zuleika. Zuleika powerfully. Arats on the left side. Makes the scoop. Zuleika takes it in the air. Backhand. Robote forehand. This one stopped in the air by Zuleika. He winds up. Rosado 2-all is out. 4-4 is the score. Arats has the serve for the Fireballs. We're in our third and final set. First player to 6 points wins the match.
Well, it looked like a pretty good opportunity, just not well executed by Zuleika. Sent that one well off the court and out of play. You love the fight by Arats, hanging in it. His defense has been great. In the Costado, we mentioned how effective it was. Hasn't been quite that effective against Zulaika as much as he would like, but still in this match, a couple points left.
It's a powerful forehand by Zulaika. 2-all is out. 5 points for Zulaika. Possible match point.
Basically, fireballs back here in the cage telling Arats just to focus.
Keep going.
Yeah, exactly. Forget what happened. Just focus. Relax and focus.
Here's Arats from the 12 line to the inside. Robote. Saved by Zulaika. Arats makes the catch. Costalo. Zulaika reads it, stops it. Here's the forehand. It's going across and score. Point set and a hard-fought match for Zulaika of the Chargers. Taking it in the third set, 6-4.
That is a incredible comeback by Zulaika. Down in that second set, he wins 6-5 and then comes right back in set 3. 6-4 to get a point upon the board for his Chargers. Coming up next, we'll move over to doubles 6th division matchup. Gallo and Albarba take on Jedin Cabrera, but this cortada to end it was, well, maybe not a cortada, just a hard forehand again. Here Arats trying to get that 2-all.
Yeah, just enough
all
to pass.
over it.
Yep.
Look at how hard this one's coming in, and yep, stays inside and scores for the win. This 4th division matchup. Two players that utilize the Costado a lot, so should be explosive and pretty fun here. Number 46, Arta, number 12, Ron. Ready to go at it here in our 4th match of the game day.
Like you said, both crafty and a little sneaky. In fact, they were they're just smiling at each other about that.
Arta this season 0-1 in singles. Ron 1-0. Arta will have the serve here to begin match 4. There's a serve by Arta. We begin our next match. Robote dropped to the inside. Ron picks it up. 2-all. That's out. Arta gets the first point.
Ron trying to kill it. First chance he had. Moved up on the ball. Landed about 6 inches wide.
Ron from deep in the backcourt puts it inside. It's tipped along the side wall. Quick point. Ties it up. 1-1.
Closer the ball is to the side wall, whether it's coming off the front wall or back wall, the more difficult it is to catch.
Arta, nice catch, backhand from the 11 line. Passing Ron, looking for that Robote, makes a nice save. Catch on the left side of Arta, comes out a little bit lower. Ron gets there, backhand from the 8. Low and hard, scoop. Here's Arta into the 2. Oh, the drop shot rather, and it scores. Well thrown just above the pad. Get him 2 points.
You said sneaky. That was sneaky. Did you see that coming?
Mm-hmm. I certainly didn't.
Neither did Ron.
It's a tough combo here, and then right into that drop shot.
See, Ron took a step, and then, yeah, no, it was really well thrown by Arta.
Arta steps up again. There's a 2-all. My, oh my, that's thrown to score. What a shot. 3-1 lead.
Arta threw that beautifully.
Look at where this opens.
I know, this is really well done. Arta played a good part of his career as a front courter.
Ron opens up with the left side, backhand right on the wall, dropping in the corner. Arta just lays it up. Ron advancing on it. Costado hard to the inside. Tough scoop. Arta makes it again. Inside placement. Ron gets back in there. Nice catch. Hard backhand trying to pass. Arta steps back. Makes the play. Wall to wall from the left side. Forehand Rebote. Well placed it. That's saved on the rebote by Arta. Drop shot. Dropped in to score from the Costado Iran. 2 points. Ron serves.
Ron, I believe, thought that he heard a tip. He may have heard the tip of the cesta touching the side wall, not sure, but then he said, oh my, this point's still going, got back in there. It's like, yeah,
Good to, yeah,
unless you
good
hear
shot to finish it off.
Unless you hear a whistle,
You gotta
focus
keep
on the
playing.
ball.
Well placed. Better catch by Arta. Strong backhand. Rebote coming out. Ron hard to the inside. Ooh, mighty kick. What a scoop. That one kicks off the sidewall. Ron stays with it. Arta takes it in the air to wall. Thrown to score. Make it 4 points. Arta serves.
I'm just going to take a wild guess that Arta's been doing some 2-all practice out here while we haven't been here. Because he's landing
accurate.
He's landing one after another, just beautifully.
Ron from the 11 line, hard backhand that's out of reach. Arta turns to look for the rebote and drops it inside. Ron retreats.
Oh,
it's
tip.
tipped. 5 points possible set point for Arta.
Not often that Ron misses like that. And yeah, he would be thinking about throwing a shot from way back there.
Oh, Ron just did get there before the second bounce. Backhand out of reach. Rebote, not a lot on it. Arta makes a great save. Ron straight into the Costado inside placement. Long run, and Arta saves it. Ron picks it up high on the right side. Fake the carom, put it back inside to score. That keeps it going here. 3 points for Ron.
Ron playing with, yeah, I mean, he was really focused in that point. Great catch overhead, fakes the 2-wall, puts it back inside. Arta didn't fall for it, but he wasn't able to get to that backhand.
Rebote forehand over the top. Dropping low. Scoop. Dropped. That's 4 points now for Ron. Tough pickup deep in the backcourt. Arta to the inside, right in the corner. Oh, that's a tough rebote, and it's up in the overhead screen. Point and set. Arta wins it 6-4, 2 minutes. Come back and play set 2.
So Arta came on early and strong, throwing shot after shot there from the left side.
We are ready to begin set 2. Ron serves. There's a serve. Set 2 is underway. Ron goes up for it, makes the catch. Low bullet, stopped by Arta. Long 2-wall. Wow, that's well thrown.
Wow.
Great shot to get this set started. Arta gets the first point.
He's just throwing with so much confidence, and confidence is such a part of Arta's game. He's the first to admit that if he gets in his own head, he sometimes can't maintain focus, but man, is he focused in this match.
Ron handles that serve, big backhand, just out of reach. Arta's got to come back for it. He lays it up high off the front wall. Ron waiting for it at the 8. Costado hooked up the middle. Arta, tip ball.
Ball coming right up the middle. Let me take a guess that Arta was thinking about what he was going to throw before he made the catch.
Nice backhand, dropping right in the corner. Ron comes back for it. Sit up. Arta takes it in. Rote shooting out again. Ron from the left side puts it inside. Tough pickup. Arta crashes into the wall, and he gets it off. Ron from the 10 line, right on the wall again. Arta just flicks it up overhead. Ron runs around it. Forehand, straight to the inside. That's scooped by Arta. The 2-wall scores. What a combo. Arta leads 2-1.
Spot on. And difficult to snap it from that particular position there at the side wall. See Ron frequently goes for an outside placement here, goes hard to the inside.
Man, that's well
and look,
placed.
He's
just a great catch.
Yeah, I mean, he's less than 2 feet from that side wall, throws the 2-wall beautifully.
Ron on the backhand, stopped overhead. Here's Arta. Runner to the inside. Robote's coming out. Ron sweeps it off the floor. Arta, Costado, 2-wall, 2 score. Another one. That's 3-1.
Run out of compliments for the Costado 2-wall from Arta.
It's just the same thing. We're seeing it over and over, and if they can't stop it, no reason to stop going to it.
He's just scored beautifully with it. Consistent. I mean, the
Look
confidence.
at where these are hitting. Yeah.
Again, the ability to throw it, knowing when to throw it, and having the confidence to throw it. He's got all 3 today.
Robote forehand, fire to the inside, cut off by Ron. Inside placement, cutting inside. Oh, what a scoop with one hand. Beautifully done. Robote coming out again. Ron nets up in the overhead screen.
Ron trying to get the ball back. Again, when you play it that high to the front wall, the harder you throw it, the potential for it to kick up off the front wall and hit the overhead screen, which is what that one did.
Ron from the left side, there's the backhand. Robote dropping. Arta again just lays it up from the right side. Ron steps back, controls it at the 8 line. That one clipped right to the forehand of Arta. Arta back inside. Ron looking for it. Great read. Nice backhand here. Robote to the outside. Ron, he's got that one. From the outside, hard throw, crossing the wall. It scores. 2 points.
Ron moving well. More importantly, throwing it. Gets out there to make the catch. He's going to cross the side wall there, right there behind the 8 line. See Arta going for it down low. Real tough to make that catch.
A bouncing serve taken in by Arta. There's the backhand. Comes in low and hard. Stopped overhead. Long 2-wall. Dropping and scoring. That's 2 quick points for Ron. He has 3.
With a light touch as well. That's really well thrown by Ron.
Arta opens up with the backhand again. Not a lot on that. Robote. Ron plays it to the inside. Catch by Arta. Inside placement. Oh, Ron's got to play. Inside by Ron. Oh, it's scooped by Arta. What a read. Backhand. Robote coming out a long way. Ron stays up there inside. That'll score. 4-4 is the score. Ron serves.
It may look like all he has to do is reach out like he did there. But that last one, just so close to the side wall. Beautifully done.
Arta from the left side, little bullet. Ron, oh,
what a
catch. On the wall. Backhand, that's out. Robote, Arta's looking for it. It's a 2-wall. It's in, but Ron stops it. The carom scores. 5 points possible. Set point for Ron.
My, oh my, great catch by Ron, but that throw returns a carom. Powerful backhand here on the replay. 2-all goes to the outside, so does Ron. Great catch. Yeah, that's just beautiful. Really well done.
Mm-hmm.
Ron's not the biggest fan of third sets, but he'll take it there.
He's hoping for it now. We'll see.
Absolutely.
Tough catch by Arta. Backhand comes out low. Ron hesitated, now gets out there. He makes a save. Arta with the catch. 2-wall to score. It is 5-5. Arta with a possible match point here. Ron, it's his set point, hoping to take this to a third set.
Easily the best singles match I've seen Arta play.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, another one. I mean, it's been the same throw over and over. Same spot.
Perfect timing. It's just so well done.
Ron opens up with the left side, high and hard. Arta dropped it. We are going to a third set in 2 minutes. Ron wins it 6-5. The comeback there by Ron. What, down 4-1? At least 4-2. Able to come back. Close it out on that decisive 11th point. We are ready to begin set number 3. Arta serves to Ron. There's a serve. We begin. Ron on the left side. There's the backhand. Robote. Left side missed by Arta. Ron gets the first point of set number 3.
My guess is that was going to be a 2-all. That ball's got to come into the cesta first.
Arta picks it up at the 11 line. Little bullet just out of reach. Ron turns to look for it. Makes a nice save. Arta attacking. Tostado 2-wall to score. My, oh my, another one.
Arta landed it beautifully. Ron, not going to say obviously knew it was coming, but knew it was coming, went for it. Not going to get out there. The way Arta's throwing them, they're opening up so close to the front wall. If you're going to go for it, you got to go for it.
Ron floats it out of reach. Robote left side, hooked up the middle, and it's tipped. Arta with 2 points. He leads.
Yeah, Arta basically just putting a hand up, apologizing for stepping in front of him. Ron did have a play on the ball. Both players in pretty close proximity to one another.
Ron backed up to the 12, high and hard again. Arta turns look for right away. Robote laid up. Ron attacking, gets there on the right side, fake the carom, put it back inside. It's caught off the sidewall. Backhand two-wall to score. Got him there, 3 points for Arta.
Yes, when it's thrown against Ron, I don't have quite such an issue with it. Ron brought the backhand two-wall here in 2019.
Robote forehand, passing Ron, takes him to the outside. Well played, Robote. Tough scoop. Arta's got it again. Two-wall to score.
And that one didn't open it. Ron would have been ready for it had it been like the previous ones that opened closer to the front wall by opening, meaning hit the floor and cut out to the screen. That one more to the inside. Well,
this is where Ron was in that last set, but to your points, Stu, take a look at where this opens. Ron takes off, and it's actually...
Yeah, to his left.
Yeah. Robote left side, another two-wall. That's in and scoring. Arta with 5 points, possible set, and a possible match point. Off the Robote here.
My, oh, my.
Ron again floats it into the corner. Not a lot on that one. Arta just flicks it up. Ron waiting on it. Up at the 7th line. Two-wall to score. And extends the match here. 2nd point for Ron.
Ron has a way of coming back. Let's see if he is able to put some points on the board here for the Fireballs. Or if Arta is able to finish it off in the 3rd set with 5 points. Still possible match point for Arta.
Arta goes for it, and the two-wall scores for the win. Point set and match. Arta in 3 sets takes the final one, 6-2.
Wow.
And ties up the game day 2-2 with that win. Well, just like he started, ending with a couple great two-walls. And he closes Ron out. See the final teams here competing in this last match, Zuleika and Arta. For the Chargers, they take on Arutia and Ron of the Fireballs. So far this season, Zuleika and Arta, 1 win and 1 loss. Arutia and Ron only played 1 match. They came out on the losing end. There's a serve. Our final match has begun. Ron to the inside with the low runner. Scoop by Arta. Catch here by Zuleika on the inside. Hard backhand. Ron steps back to make the play. Urrutia high to the inside. Coming out a long way. Robote tracked down at the 5, put it inside. Miscommunication, but Ron makes the save on the back end. Arta all alone, pulls it off the sidewall. Backhand passes. Ooh, actually not past Ron. Good catch back behind him. Ron back there at the 13. He put it inside. Arta takes it off the wall. Backhand from the 10, a little bit lower. Urrutia, nice catch back behind him. Zuleika all the way up at the 6. Powerful Robote. Just down to reach of Ron. Urrutia with a diving save. On the floor, gets back to Arta. Ron now back at the 11 line. Inside placement, caught by Arta. Arta, backhand just does clear. Urrutia all the way up at the 5, back inside. Long Costado. Picked off the wall. Here's Ron. Robote launched by Zuleika. Urrutia fires it inside. No play for Arta. Zuleika, long run, gets back in there. Urrutia attacking. Costado hard inside. Scoop attempt is missed. Fireball strike first in our final match.
See the communication better here than we had seen previously between Ron and Urrutia. Urrutia just blasting that last one low and inside.
Fault under serve, first fault, second serve coming up. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Second serve is good, takes Archer to the outside. He powers the backhand. Out of reach of both fireballs. Urrutia plays it back inside. There's a tough scoop. To play along the sidewall, backhand floated up. Arta gets there. Catch by Ron. Ron back at the 11. Hard throw again. Arta pulls it in. What a catch again by Arta. Back there at the 12. Backhand floated up. Caught in the middle of the court. Zuleika at the 9. Backhand floated along the wall. That is tipped. Chargers get their first point to tie it.
Lots of intensity with the balling. Ron frustrated off of that miss, even though Urrutia is basically saying, you know, that was on me.
Backhand to the inside, low runner, scoop by Arta. It's tipped off the wall by Urrutia. 2 points now for the Chargers.
That ball was right on the wall.
Hard serve taken in by Ron. Opens up with that backhand. Right on the numbers. Arta steps out of the way. Zuleika powers the Robote. Caught there. Back at the 11. Zuleika from up at the 9 line. Backhand from the 12. Caught overhead. Arta goes deep. Urrutia tracks it down. Fires it up the middle. Arta again. This time for the left side. Backhand. Arta's low runner. Stopped along the wall. Beautiful catch by Urrutia. He goes deep. Seeing both Chargers. Zuleika now with the Robote. Caught right off the sidewall. Ron. Zuleika again. Costado high to the inside. Ron not falling for it. Good read. Hard return. Arta waits on it. Urrutia now wall to wall for the left side. Zuleika up at the 6. Fires it up the middle. Right back to the forehand of Ron. Urrutia Costado. Our throw right on the wall. What
Beautiful
a scoop. Arta got another one. Ron from the 11, backhand. Zulaika now goes up for it, cuts it off. Hard throw, clearing the overhead screen. Robote out to the 7th line, fire to the outside. Zulaika calls him off, puts it back inside. Ron standing there, he scoops it up. Backhand clips. Arta now on the forehand from the outside, back over the top. Ron calls him off, makes the catch. Arta now on the wall, another backhand, fire to the inside, caught.
Oh.
Dropped by Ron. 3 points for the Chargers, Zulaika and Arta.
Don't know if Urrutia was calling him off or telling him to take it in the air, but one way or the other may have distracted Ron there. Not an easy catch to begin with, right there at the side wall.
Outside serve, Ron gets there. Ron comes over the top, looking for the big bounce. Zulaika comes cross court to cut it off. Great read. Robote coming out now. Saeed on the left side of Urrutia. Catch by Arta. Backhand for the 9. A little bullet caught the corner. Urrutia goes up for it again. On Cortada, backing up. Arta makes the catch. Goes deep again. Urrutia drops it to the inside. Arta backed up to the 10. Right on the wall. Arta, no fear, pulls it in. Back to Ron at the 11. Do like a high Costado on the inside.
Oh.
Scoop is missed. Make it 4 points.
Ron was going for that in the air. That ball dropped just in front of him. Again, just a misread, slight misread by Ron. Again, we're not seeing a lot of shots, but the intensity out there, tremendous. All 4 players.
Powerful serve. Ron stands in there again. That one drop in. Rote caught the rail just above the front wall. Also out of play. It's 2 points for the Fireballs. Here's Arta now. Catch low on the left side by Ron. Goes deep, back into the corner. Arta stands in. Urrutia now over the 9. Low bullet, caught right off the side wall. Arta backhand. Stopped
What a
again
catch.
by Ron. First catch of them all. Robote forehand. Play to the inside. Ron ducks. Urrutia saves the Robote. Big bounce.
Beautiful
Arta,
catch.
great control.
Wow.
Caught along the sidewall again. Ron launches this one. Zulaika backpedals into position, fires it up at the 6th line. Caught again off the sidewall. Ron's backhand. This time drops between the Chargers. Long run for Zulaika. He gets back in there. And it's missed by Ron. 5 points, possible set point for Zulaika and Arta.
Now, Ron doing a decidedly good job of making these catches in the back, but had a couple misses there. Again, just slightly out of position to make the catch. What a
That
serve.
serve is an ace. Point and set. Zulaika ends it 6-2. 2 minutes to come back and play our second set.
What a serve. I mean,
Yeah,
just
that stayed low the entire
Yeah.
way coming into the backcourt, and no chance for Ron to get that one. So well played first set. Even after Urrutia and Ron got that first point, 6 of the next 7 going the way of the Chargers.
And you are watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Highlight Fronton in Miami, Florida. We are currently in our 6th
of 6 scheduled matches on the game day between the Chargers and the Fireballs. Here we are in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Players taking the breaks back here in between sets and to prepare for matches. Arta there. He's had a phenomenal day today in singles, now in doubles. They're seated on the bench. Zuleika. Just tremendous power on both sides. Here we are on the Fireball side.
The Fireballs team that, with 3 wins already on the game day, they already have secured half a point. More pressure on the Chargers here, as they need to win this one to get themselves half a point for the game day tie. See what happens in this next set, but that was really all Zuleika and Arta after the first couple points. I mean, too much power. The catching, too, in the backcourt in particular. Arta's had one of his best days all time, I mean, for me. He's been everywhere. The 2-wall's been great. Catching's been on. Just a complete performance.
No question about it.
See team captain Zuleika. Just a couple moments there in the cage before he makes his way back out onto the court for this second set. Chargers need just one of these next 2 sets to win this match and tie up the game day.
Decidedly good day for the Fireballs. Just in terms of team cohesion, communication. Lalu stepping out today.
We're ready to begin set 2. Aruti and Ron serve to Zuleika and Arta. There's the serve. Second set is underway. Hard backhand, Robote to the outside, hooked up the middle. Zuleika's got it. Inside placement. Ron running around it, knocked it down. A point for the Chargers to begin set 2. Zuleika and Arta.
Don't know if that caught Ron in the middle or he was moving to get it on his left side, just out of position.
Urtia picks that serve, rips it inside, it scores.
Everything about that was nasty. I mean, the catch is picking the serve, and then that backhand just came in like a bullet low. Yeah, I mean, just right at the side wall. Arch has been on all day. That one just missed.
Fault over serve. Second serve coming up. Second serve is good. Arta from the outside. Strong backhand. Robote coming out. They saved by it's flicked up into the overhead screen. 2 points for the Fireballs. They lead it.
You know, Rutia turning up the pressure a little bit here in the backcourt. I mean, Arta, you know, been playing great, but with that one, was coming too fast one way and too fast the other way.
Arta in the middle of the court, sidearm play, backing up. Rutia, what a pickup on the bounce. Robote fire to the inside, cut off again. Rutia, 2-wall. That's too wide. Second point, Zuleika and Arta.
I think that's the first costado we've seen from Arutia. 2-wall. Still just wide.
What a
Ron
catch.
stops it, backhand on the inside, caught by Arta from the 12. Drops it inside, there's Urrutia. One kicks off the sidewall, Ron on the hop, pulls it in deep in the backcourt, floats it between the Chargers. Zulaika stays with the rebote, plays it inside. Urrutia rips another backhand, coming out a long way. Zulaika up at the 5, fires it low and hard, backing up. Ron makes another scoop. Urrutia there at the 10 line of the backhand, floated up, caught by Arta. Arta on the inside, taken in by Ron. Catch
Beautiful
right on
catch.
the sidewall. Arta comes out a little bit lower. Ron attacking, backhand, right to Zulaika. Ron going deep. Lotte comes shooting out. Zulaika powers it off the sidewall. 3-wall play. Urrutia digs it out. Zulaika with the hop. Cortada fires it above the pad. It's missed.
Ron did a good job moving up to try to get that ball. Zulaika was off his footing when he made the throw, but it was a really good throw to the inside. Just in and out of Ron's cesta.
Oh my, what a stop. Urrutia into the drop shot. Zulaika almost got there. Crashes into the sidewall hard. That gives a 3rd point though for the Fireballs.
It was a great throw by Urrutia here. Look, he picks the serve down low, drops it inside. Zulaika reads it well, but I mean, this ball is dropping, and man, does he go on that sidewall hard.
What a hard serve out to the forehand of Arta. Going hard above the pad. Play for Urrutia. Ron takes it on the bounce. Backhand. Stopped by Arta from the 11 line. He goes deep. Not deep enough. Ron steps in to cut it off. Okay, forehand played inside. There's Urrutia. Back to Arta. Ron backhand opens up. Zulaika in the middle of the court. Left side rebote. Ron all alone to make that catch. High to the inside. Arta leapt and came down with the ball. Beautiful play. Ron from the 11 again. Trying to pass. He does. Zulaika backpedaling. Fires it up at the 7. Caught on the left side of Ron. Rebote forehand. Ron takes it in. Back behind him at the 13 line. Low runner on the wall. Zulaika lays it up. Catch by Urrutia. Urrutia winds it up. Sidearm Karam.
Oh, Zulaika's
Zulaika's
there.
got it. Cortada coming back to
What
him.
a
Picked
catch.
off by Urrutia. What a scoop. Backhand coming in. Dropping. Zulaika turns it to the outside. Urrutia with time. Saves the rebote. Catch by Arta now at the 10. Just rips this one up the middle. Urrutia fires a splitter. It split them up to score. The Fireballs lead 4-3.
Tough one. These points are so well played. It's hard to really communicate how fast the ball is moving.
Arta handles that serve, low bullet above the pad, backing up. Ron scoops it again. Arta reaching in from the 10 line, hard throw again, cutting inside.
What a
Ron
catch.
stops it, spectacular catch. Hard backhand, that passes. Here's the rebote. Fired on the right side of Zulaika, caught by Ron, back it up at the 12. This opens up. Rebote, saved by Zulaika. Ron now from the 10 line, low hard backhand, cut off by Zulaika, then dropped by Zulaika. 5 points. And a possible set point for Urrutia and Ron.
Not just your average backhand from Ron. Little extra zip on that. Right there at the side wall, Zulaika wasn't able to stop the ball in his cesta. That's what you saw. Saw that ball basically roll out.
Powerful serve, scores! The ace ends at 6-3. 2 minutes. We'll play a third set to decide this match.
My, oh my.
Yeah, I mean, it really just kind of felt like Urrutia took the training wheels off and he said, "Oh, I'm just going to go for it." And boy, did that work out. He was mixing it up, throwing it hard, a lot more involved than we've seen him in any match. And I mean, you see the result, 6-3. Great set there by the Fireballs.
So we will move on to a third and decisive set to decide both the game day as well as this match. Zuleika Arta of the Chargers win the first set 6-2. Urrutia and Ron come back there in the second set 6-3. Third set. This is, yeah, look, Urrutia makes a fantastic catch. Particularly difficult to catch the ball down that low. Puts it inside with a soft touch. Zuleika reads it well, but that's just right there at the side wall. Beautiful backhand here. And by Ron, but what a catch by Arta. He's just had a great day. Arta again on the hop. Just beautifully caught back there at the 11 line. Urrutia comes out. Here's the rebote. Split placement.
There's a serve by Zuleika. Third set has begun. Nice catch by Ron on the outside. Lotte comes out. Nice save by Zuleika. Urrutia, tough catch behind him. Backhand floated up. Here's the rebote. Lotte fire to the inside. Ron steps out of the way. Urrutia left side rebote. Back to Arta. He picks it up. Ron in the middle of the court. Low runner to the inside. Arta out of the way again. Zuleika forehand rebote. It's all the way into the backcourt. Ron back behind him. This is stopped along the wall. Arta, tough catch. Hard play again. Ron once more. Backhand, though.
Overhead screen.
It's up in the overhead screen. Chargers, rather, on the board first here to begin our third and decisive set. Oh, don't know where that came from.
My grunt, actually, I knew it was coming out of Ron's mouth when that's exactly what he said. As he bent down, it's like, not the overhead screen.
Strong serve by Zuleika, takes Ron to the outside, backhand. This one coming in a little lower. High off the front wall, Urrutia looking to attack. He couldn't get there. Ron with one hand, doesn't juggle it, gets it off. Here's the rebote. Rebote played back up the middle. Ron from the outside, hard backhand. Not a lot on that rebote. Zuleika's got to dig it out. Urrutia picks it up. Costato hard to the inside. Arta, what
Beautiful
a scoop on the inside. Back to Ron, another catch. His backhand floated up. Arta with a play. He makes it. Urrutia along the sidewall. Backhand played at the 9 line. Arta keeps it on the left side. Low bullet. Not a lot on it. Ron crouching down makes the play. Backhand clears. Zuleika backpedaling into position. Just does make the save. Urrutia. Costato split him up. And Arta reaches out. Great catch. Right back to Urrutia, though. Splitter again. Caught by Zuleika. The 2-wall. Is tipped on the outside. What a point. Goes to the Chargers. They lead 2-0.
So, yeah, guys were exactly where they needed to be to stop those balls. Zuleika, one more than his opponents. Look at this right.
Incredible.
Just great play by Arta. Urrutia fires another split placement, and Zuleika's there.
Hard serve. Ron gets there before it crosses. Backhand. Right to the inside. Arta gets it. Low runner. Ron steps out of the way. Urrutia, quick turn on the rebote. Zuleika attacking. Splitter. Split him up to score.
That's a perfect throw by Zuleika.
3 points for the Chargers.
He lined it up.
Yeah. Urrutia just took off protecting the 2-wall, and
you have to
Ron
with
was
Zuleika.
stuck inside here. Yep. Look at this. Yeah.
They're both focused.
Look at where this goes. Right to the backcourt judge, who's not a player. Yeah. Well thrown there.
does play amateur, though, if I'm not mistaken.
That was I shouldn't have said that about him. He can play. Oh, that's an ace.
Wow.
Crossing low and hard. Brings it to 4-0 in favor of the Chargers.
Just a tremendous serve by Zulaika. It's coming so fast and so low, it's difficult for the front quarter to see it, much less to try to stop it. And you got to have balls of steel to step in front of that. I mean, that's just...
Another hard serve, another ace. 5 points, possible set, possible match point for the Chargers.
Yes, the serve is just absolutely working for Zulaika. One harder than the next.
Backhand inside, here's the rebote. Forehand, fired by Zulaika, caught there by Ron. There's the backhand. Arta now from the 12, puts it inside, rebote coming out. Rebote forehand. What a nice rebote that was. Wall to wall, all the way out to the 5 line. Zulaika turns it right to Ron. Arrutia backed up, cuts it off on the left side, floated up along the wall. Arta gets in there. It's by Arrutia. High to the inside, big bouncer up the wall, and Arta comes down with it. Beautiful catch. Hard throw by Ron now. Zulaika lines it up, plays Rebote on the back end. Cut off. Here's Arrutia. Fire to the inside. That's Arta now. Backhand. Arta now back there at the 13 line. Puts it inside. Cut off. Here's Arrutia. Little clip. Zulaika steps in. Goes down to the inside. Ron with a chance. He keeps it going. Nice scoop. Arrutia comes flying in to make the catch. Hard backhand, wall to wall. Comes out on the sidewall and just washed by Zulaika again. Rebote comes up short. Point, set, and match. The Chargers, Zulaika and Arta, ended in 3 sets. It tie up the game day 3-3. Folks, stay tuned for the post-game show. That'll be coming up in just a few moments.
It did. Ron had no idea which way to go. He really did. And you played fantastic today, both in singles and in doubles. The catching and those shots in singles, fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well-deserved, Arta, our player of the day for today.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
And we'll continue on with the post-game show with some of these replays. Recap the action between the Chargers and Fireballs back behind us today. Now it started all the way back with this singles match in the first division, Arats against Zulaika. What a great way to start the game day.
No, the pace, I mean, just this was an intense match to begin with, and Zulaika just, I mean, the power. I mean, just tremendous power on both sides. Zulaika wound up coming out on top in the 3rd set.
Yes, he did.
I mean, no question about Arats. You know, the room between Division I and Division II, day to day, is slight in some cases. In this case, Arats has played quite a few singles matches on this court.
Now look at this forehand, though. Perfectly placed, no chance at the rebote, and in the end,
That is legitimate
much.
definition of perfect placement.
Then brought us to our next match. Zulaika winner of the first one, 6 division doubles here. Jedin Cabrera against Gallo and El Barba.
So Gallo in the front court, going up against Jedin. We had dueling drop shots there for a little bit.
That was a fun sequence.
that definitely was. Gallo's not going to be outdone. Neither is Jedin. Barba, consistent catching, not quite as good as the other day, but Cabrera was spot on. Had the fireballs come out on top, I believe he was going to be our player of the day.
Certainly a contender.
No, absolutely. And landed most of his backhand 2 balls today.
See this nice play by Jedin, too.
Yeah, Jedin had a very good day today.
Yeah, he struggled on the catch to begin the season, but he was solid today. A few misses in the backcourt by El Barba. See one right there. Got away from the Chargers quickly. Fireballs with the straight set win. And then maybe the most impressive performance today, outside of what we saw from Arta, with Lalu and Arats, the Fireballs, big win over Iturbide and Ubia.
Again, you can't say when a player who's new to Battle Court is going to make the adjustment to the Magic City court. You really, for some players, it's 3 months. For some players, it's 2 months. For some players, it's a season. Lalu seemed to come into his own today. Again, we talked about the power that he has, kind of surprising power on both sides the other day. But court positioning today was spot on, and he landed his shots in that serve.
Real weapon. Here's the carom. It's that right side again, the serve, the carom, same side of the body, and everything was working out for Lalu today. Got one by Iturbide. And in the end, decisive victory for the Fireballs in
Absolutely.
that Division II matchup. Then that brought us over to singles, 4th division. Arta against Ron. Ron played very well, but Arta was just on fire, and you see
with this type of this type of offense, and I don't really talk about offensive versus defense in here, but Arta was so offensive from the very first play. I mean, he just shot it, like he said, he shot it a couple times from the 5-6. That worked. So he moved back and he shot it a couple times from the 8-9. That worked. It's just every time he had an opportunity to throw the Costello 2-all, he threw it and landed it.
So how far can we go back? And in the end, I think he finished it off back there at like the 12 line. He caught the serve and just threw a 2-all.
With the last one was just...
This one off the rebote, though, well thrown. You see how it opens and well into the net. Then the finale here, Urrutia and Ron with a chance against Zuleika and Arta. Chance for both teams to get their team some points on this game day.
The first set, beautifully played by the Chargers. That second set, though, the Fireballs came back very nicely. Then Zuleika decided he had a dinner date, I think, and and ran through just ran through that third set, rifling that serve.
See the tough catch there by Arta again, dropping into the corner. Rebote laid up, and then the split placement right there. See how much space between both Fireballs there.
Just beautifully executed.
Chargers tied up, though, with that win by Zuleika and Arta. Both teams coming away with half a point for their performance on today's game day. Now let's take a look at those season-long standings as Stu and I are going to join you here back on camera, at least for the moment. But then we'll take a look, see where all 6 of our teams stack up. Full point lead for the Chargers. There, 2 wins, 1 tie, 2.5 points. Devils and Renegades, 1.5. Cyclones, Fireballs with 1, and the Warriors down there. Only 2 game days played, same as the Cyclones. Just a half a point on that team at the bottom. Remember to follow us, I should say, at Alai League on Instagram, Twitter, and always stay up to date. We'll see you back here on Friday with our one and only doubleheader beginning at 2:30. Enjoy the week. We'll see you Friday.
See you Friday, 2:30 and 7.